4.
We'll eventually get to it.
My number 4 is... There it is! I give up. This is not happening today. We're going to kind of blow through these now.
Yeah.
Because...
We've been here for 2.5 hours.
We've been here for 2.5 hours filming. It's not that much on camera.
Mm-hmm.
But, and also it's been a 2-part episode.
It's probably going to be like a twofer.
And we just don't want it to be redundant. So
yep.
We're going to blow through these now. So
your number 4.
My number 4 is... Hold on. Pause. Time out. Baby duties. Jeez.
Rip. We will get back to you after this paid ad. Wait.
Oh, it's because I have my daughter's monitor right here. My wife's asking.
What is it called? It's like, we'll get back to you after this brief message. So, eczema.
Anyway. Okay.
Do you have hemorrhoids?
Here we go. Imagine.
Actually, Kathy, I can't sit anywhere.
But it's like, I don't, but Ryan might. He's in the age range. I've never had any ailment down below.
Down below?
So,
neither
I don't know. I've heard bike riders get some pretty nasty stuff.
Oh, like the rashes, especially.
Oh, dude. Like...
Rashes are the worst. This has been fun. Back to anime.
Rashes are the worst. That's the opening. You're like, what?
I'd be like, what the heck is this?
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
What did I just click onto?
We should just have like constant tangents. Like, why even try to like
just
narrow
so
it
many things out of context is the
exactly.
best.
Anime out of context. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't that a channel?
I was gonna say, I think that's a podcast I listen to. Where
I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
where like the guy watches anime and then his
don't watch them. Watch us. Just kidding. You can watch all of us.
Watch all of us. Honestly, just go into everybody. It's super funny because the main purpose is like the main guy. He'll tell his friend, "Oh yeah, watch this anime." He doesn't watch anime. He's very cynical. He's like, "Okay, what'd you think of these first few episodes?" He's like,
I've actually heard a couple of theirs.
It's pretty funny. I like it. I enjoy it.
Like one's an avid watcher and one's kind of like, eh.
Yeah. That's exactly what I do with my friend. Like I'll just be like, "Oh, let's watch this," and like we'll do the 3-episode rule, and he'll be like, "This is crap." I'm like, "This is one of the greatest series. How do you think Code Geass sucks?" He's like, "Eh." I'm like, "We're watching more of this." I got so lucky because there's a cat in it. And he's like, "You know what? I will watch only the episode that has a cat in it. If anybody that watches Code Geass, the cat is in every single episode."
I'm gonna make signs and I'm gonna flash a red sign that says tangent every time you call it tangent. And you have yours be like tangent. Like,
it's just like the color coordination. You got it? It's just like if we just break everything, we're just like, just throw them out the window.
Okay, my number 4.
We'll eventually get to it.
My number 4 is... There it is! I give up. This is not happening today. Jeez!
We're trying to get back on topic. First we have rashes.
There is no way
then we have
that was not...
critics. Then we have bugs.
That was not intentional. Literally, I'm trying to get into it and the bug just lands on my crotch. And this is the one I thought I killed off of you.
Really?
Dumpy Little Garage in San Fernando Valley.
Yep.
Take that out.
It's just like English, please. It's number 4. You were saying, what's number 4 on this amazing list of yours?
Number 4 is never gonna get done. Number 4.
Just like the rest of Hunter x Hunter.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like it's good, but they're not stopping. They're not landing the planes, dude.
Just takes
We're just launching planes and just crashing them. We're like terrorists. They're just bombing just bombing this chart. Jeez. Okay.
It's like those old videos of airplanes just
focus. Okay. I think it's hard.
My question is, what's next?
What do you mean?
Like, what's gonna be next? It's just gonna like completely like derail us. So it's just gonna be like,
oh, it's gonna be something stupid.
Yeah. Voice acting is really fun though. I like doing it.
Okay. Number 4 is Rurouni Kenshin.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You know what that is?
I believe we spoke slightly about this one. Rurouni Kenshin. I'm trying.
Yeah, I think slightly, but I didn't talk about it much.
Yeah.
So Rurouni Kenshin's my number. Should I just go through the list now?
Honestly, why not?
We're on number 4.
Yeah.
About like, I think I'll just go through the list and then.
Oh, this is number 5, but yeah, we're on number 5 actually. We're in the dead center.
Oh, you said 5. Well, you told me to say number 4.
I know. That's why I was like, I think I'm off on the math.
Okay, never mind.
We're on number 5 because we said Rurouni Kenshin.
Whatever. My number 4 is Rurouni
Kenshin.
Kenshin. Similar reason is because of the historical aspect of it. It gives homage to the art and the style that I like.
If you want to hear more,
5. Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing. I actually started this as of recent. I'm on episode 4.
Off of one scene I showed him. He was
Dude,
like,
I put the scene in
well, but I told you the scene from the movie though.
I know,
From
but
Endless Waltz.
But still, it was so dang good. So I'm like, I'll just watch the anime, and the anime is amazing. And from just what I have seen alone, I like the story, like the design, and as well that scene. It is crazy how one scene can make you just so invested in a series where you're like, okay, I'll watch the rest of this. So that you can see how I'm getting just because of that one scene. But for you,
that's rare for someone who's. I mean, we're almost 10 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. For someone to be able to look at an anime that was created before he was born, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And be able to watch the animation and not be like, dude, this is like driving me crazy, right? Because it's true. Like most people can't watch the original Mickey Mouse cartoon because it's just like, this is. I just can't get behind this,
True. I'm a bit of an outside. I'm outside of that box just slightly because.
Well, you'll give it a chance, right?
I'll give it a chance. And one of my favorite other series that is an anime is called Ruby, which was like a web developed thing, which had kind of cruddy animation at the beginning, which I absolutely love. Volumes 1 through 3. So it's just like
a tangent.
Where's the red? But no, Ruby's art style, like in the first 3 seasons, it's just like very basic 3D animation.
Yeah.
So for me, like animation is an enhancer, but it's like if I like it enough, I'm just like, okay, cool. That's why I'm
true. Like there's always homage to certain, like especially the ones that like push the envelope and like they created a new style or a new normal for like an anime or animation in general.
Right.
Which I would argue that Gundam series and Gundam Wing did that. The sound effects are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like I started because I'm watching Seed.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, I need some Gundam in my life. I love Gundam. I'm like, I'm gonna watch Seed. I have Crunchyroll.
Watch Code Geass.
So I watch Seed. I'm watching Seed right now, and I'm just listening to like the sound effects of when the optics move or when they're tracking someone, and then they lock on, right? And then they just the clicks and the switches and everything.
It's very distinct and it's like so like enveloping that you're
you feel like you're in it, right?
Exactly.
Like so like sound engineering and sound design in Gundam Wing is probably like the sound of the special beam cannon is
just
awesome. I mean, it's not special. Am I talking about Piccolo right now? I am.
I heard special beam cannon. My brain went to DBZ and I'm like, I'm maybe not that far in, so probably.
I'm pretty sure it's called a beam cannon.
Okay.
I think it is. I don't. It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah, I was going to correct you because I'm like, I just started.
But it is. So you could correct it on the shoulder thing, whatever.
Just put big red X, just be like, freaking Family Feud.
Exactly. But Gundam Wing is my number 5 because it introduced me into mechs, mech anime. I shouldn't say that. I should probably say Power Rangers did, but I did not know it came from a Japanese origin.
Super Sentai.
Yeah. But Gundam Wing, because it was the first time I was like, wow, this is a war story. There's tragedy here. They're not getting wished back by Dragon Balls. Like, when they die, they're dead.
They're done.
Like, they're gone, right? It was real, very real, and very, like, the possibility of, like, a 12-year-old at the time, whatever, was like, can Gundams exist? Like, they're technically planes and tanks put together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I was thinking, right?
Because the anime made it, like, plausible. Because you're like, wait, so this does this does that, and it just makes sense to put it together.
Exactly. Then the whole concept of, like, space warfare, all that, right? I was not a Star Wars fan at that time, but this got me into, like, which is kind of interesting when I think about it. Like, they have you've seen Gundam Wing, they have sabers. You've seen that, right? I don't know there's any other Gundam series where it's so similar to like a lightsaber, which it really is. They call it a laser sword or something. Sword, something like that. Yeah. But anyway, Gundam Wing, great anime. My number 5 is on. It's solid on number 5. Like I don't think it's ever gonna move from 5.
Do you think another aspect of why you like the mechanical side too is because of your racing background, having to tinker with cars and
I
knowing
think it's
everything like
one
that?
of the reasons why I got into cars.
Because I was gonna say, I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I
you
don't-
love the mechanical aspect.
Yeah, I love mechanics in general. Yeah, yeah. Like I love the mechanics of like how you make a tripod. Like I love the mechanics of like
Of your lava lamp.
of how you like basically just design or engineer something. Like everyone tells me that like knows me. I have a lot of engineering friends. They're like, dude, why didn't you just go to engineering school? I'm like, because I don't like math.
Fair. Oh my god. Fair enough.
I like art. I like anime. I did not want to. I just didn't want to do math. And sometimes I'm like, should I have? Maybe. Meh.
And then you think about it,
I'm not sad about it. Like whatever. Elon Musk didn't go to engineering school, so.
You're just like, you know what? I'll just throw random crap together in the driveway.
Exactly.
Make a brand new bike.
And then my number 6 is, or you want to go back and forth on it?
We'll go back and forth.
Okay, go.
So your number 5 was Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
My number 5, we're going in, again, completely opposite direction, but still tragic elements to it. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's very popular in my generation. Your Lie in April.
I've heard of it.
Yes.
I've actually been recommended it.
Okay. It is phenomenal. Everybody that knows it from my generation, absolute tearjerker. First anime that ever made me cry. Because the story is just... It's not as gripping throughout, but the beginning and the end and just one character is what holds it. So like I rewatched it and I'm like, okay, is this like still as amazing as I remember? And it's just like you only ever remember the beginning and the end. You do not remember the middle for the most part.
Okay.
There's like the A plot where it comes to...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
A lot of these animes, not to cut you off, but a lot of these animes, they're on my top because you remember the beginning and the end.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's a bit different. Like
That's pretty cool.
For Quintessential, I remember like the story throughout. When it comes to my number 1, I remember the story throughout for the most part because God, I watched that thing like 7 times. So yeah, but you only remember the beginning and the end of it when you meet Kaori and what's his name? Oh my gosh, forget the name of the main dude. But the story is actually it's one you recommended, so I don't want to spoil it for you because it's actually like it tells you throughout, but it is such a heart-wrenching story, and how it concludes, you're just like, oh,
Okay,
like it lands the plane so well. It's just slightly turbulent through the center.
Well, that's the reason. I mean, you don't gotta explain how they do it.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
Yeah, good
That's
characters, good through-line story. There's a B plot that kind of throws things differently, but how you see the 2 characters at the beginning.
Is it a storyline you can anticipate, or is it something that kind of throws you for like a loop every time you think something's gonna happen?
When I first watched it, it threw me for a loop because it kind of felt like it came out of left field. But as I was older and I watched it, I'm like, okay, you can see the through line.
Was it just the ending that did that, or was it periods throughout the story?
It was just the ending.
Okay.
Because the ending was like the culmination of everything.
So it's almost like so then kind of, and what I'm imagining, it's almost kind of like a romance thriller.
Romance thriller, yes and no. Thrilling more to the point of like it does get your emotions up where you're just like, oh no, this is happening. Oh no, this is happening. It's like, wait, this is happening. Like you are having a roller coaster of emotion with your 2 main characters.
Okay.
Like you'll have lows and highs, and you'll just see it shift throughout. And then when it ends, you are just like, oh, I'm so...
Is it a love story?
Yes, and it's also kind of a healing story too.
What's a good one? That reminds me of? It's an honorable mention. It's not on my list. I think it's called Scarlet Evergarden.
I need to watch Violet Evergarden.
Violet, there you go.
I need to watch Violet Evergarden. I know it is
was
like one of the best.
First ones Netflix got.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, the animation looks like Attack on Titan level. And I was like, I'm gonna watch it.
Do not spoil. It is on my watch list, and every time I
take that back. I would not say that I'm not, because of that anime alone, I would not say that I wouldn't give
romance anime.
Romance. I mean, but it's not a romance anime though.
It's just.
But I would say emotional animes, a top spot.
Yeah.
Because I would argue that one could take spot 7 or 8 on here.
Because when it's such a good story that does move
Violet Evergarden
emotions.
is good, dude. I would rewatch it, to be honest. It was really good.
You watch Your Lie in April, I would Violet Evergarden, and then we'll just be like...
And the animation... the animation's great.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
For Violet Evergarden, dude. I know you're talking about yours. I'm talking about Violet Evergarden. But like I forgot about that one. See, that's the thing I like about anime is that like you're always like, man, it's like a good book. You're like, I forgot I read that, or like I forgot I saw that, and you're like.
After some time, you come back to it, you're just like, ooh, like you remember some parts, and then something's happening.
And then you realize I haven't got anything like that since.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna rewatch it or reread it, you know.
Exactly.
Like that's why I rewatched Gundam Wing, because I was like.
I haven't had anything
like that. Like I'm watching, like I'm some of the new stuff I'm watching. We'll talk about the new stuff after this.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, Your Lie in April, solid anime, was during like emotional beats. Again, I did a video on this. There's a lot of these I've done videos on because again, I love it so much and I just want to talk about it. Yeah. So Your Lie in April takes number 5. To number 6 we go. What do you got?
Number 6, DBZ.
I have DBZ Kai.
It counts.
Yeah.
I'll give it credit.
What do you mean you'll give it credit?
Because it's not an original creation.
I'm sorry. This is the only one I had available when I used to wake up early for school and just be like, I'm just going to throw on an episode of DBZ Kai, listen to Dragon Soul, and just be like, yeah, I'm going to get my hype for my day. Let me grab my Beyblades and off to school I go.
You don't. Okay, Beyblades, that one you get credit for.
What do you mean about Dragon Soul? Haven't you heard the opening for Dragon Ball Z Kai?
Yeah, but
how do you not get hyped with it?
Because it's not rock.
It's still phenomenal.
No, dude. Here's the thing. Back in the day, for some reason...
What do I have to throw at you?
For some reason, they had to use heavy metal songs to open up anime for, like, America.
That is true.
Have you heard the original Dragon Ball Z opening in English?
The original Dragon Ball Z opening, the Chala, or no,
I don't know what it's called.
Chala is Dragon Ball just in general.
Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, the opening. Dragon. And there was the guitar and the flying Nimbus flies through and I don't know the whole song.
I think I did one.
Let me see if I can find it.
But I just remember DBZ Kai, Dragon Soul. I will still put it on as I run.
Okay, let's pause it right now.
Let's
leave it up to the comments.
Yeah, leave it up to the comments if this doesn't get copyright.
Dragon Ball Z Toonami.
Even in Japanese, it is awesome.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yes, this is it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah!
Yes, I do remember this.
Listen.
I will make this whole planet suffer.
Dude, it's giving me goosebumps just watching it.
I do remember it. Oh, the Android Saga.
That is so sick. God. Come on, that is so 90s. It gave me goosebumps. Look. Dude, oh my. Okay, but I'm sorry for the audience. They're probably like, that's not the intro. Because it's not.
Because that was for the Android Saga.
That was for the Android Saga. Oh, dude, it's so good.
Why
was that so good?
It does have like that charm of just like the rip. But no, this is just a beautiful masterpiece of music.
Okay, that was a bonus for them because I was not expecting. I forgot about that, dude. Oh my gosh, no wonder I was like, "Come on, let's do it."
Yeah, you're just like, it does get you hyped.
It pumps you up, dude. Like,
but that's the thing.
You do that no more.
That's the thing. God. It uses like rock to like get you going because it's something that like is adrenaline packed.
And then,
this is calmer, and it still gets you adrenaline packed.
And then the episode is just Goku screaming for their not transforming. That's the downside. Okay, that's the downside to the original Dragon Ball Z. Okay, is there is so much freaking filler.
Then what about Kai?
Okay, Kai takes the cake on that. I watched Kai, and the animation on Kai is great. They did just enough 3D. They did just enough re-rendering where it's like, okay, great.
Yes.
But they didn't take away from what Akira Toriyama drew. Literally put down on paper. Okay, because 3D can take away a lot.
Oh yeah, I can. Okay? Obviously.
So
like again, how we said with Demon Slayer.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me I think I found that this is the cartoon.
Okay, the actual like Dragon Ball one. have that on DBZ Kai.
Please try to top that. I don't think you're going to. I think it's more Akira Toriyama-esque. Okay. I think that's what he wants the feel to the brand vibe to be, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not the 90s Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
I am looking up the... Okay, tell me, how do you not get pumped up? When you think about Goku and Vegeta and the Z Fighters, when you hear, we will fight for love and glory, we will live to tell the story, there is nothing we can live through, nothing ever dies, we will rise again.
They don't fight for love and glory, though.
Dude,
they fight because they're animals. They're Saiyans, dude. They literally, all they live to fight. That's it. They're not fighting for love and glory. They could care less.
Vegeta fights for glory. The Z Fighters fight for love to protect everybody else.
Don't.
To some degree.
Goku does not fight for love.
Okay, I feel like Vegeta at the end fights for love.
Vegeta more, yeah.
Especially when he sacrifices himself in the Buu saga.
Exactly.
Okay,
but Goku sacrifice himself. He literally gives Cell a sensibility so his kid can get demolished.
That is true. But think about it. It is literally like, this is Dragon Ball in lyric forms.
No. This is Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. It has a stutter.
Dude, it's insane.
It is intense. I will give it the rift. Okay. But every time I hear these lyrics, it is just, it fuels you, and I am just like, I get chills just hearing these lyrics.
Your connection for intensity is this, and my connection for the intensity is this.
Yes.
Okay.
You go rock, I go just like the field.
My fan base for sure will agree with me. I know they will. And then we're not talking about composition or composing.
You're just saying what
quality.
gets you hyped.
What if you're gonna watch Dragon Ball Z and you want to see Goku whoop some, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to play first?
I don't know.
What do you want to get
this
you
still
into?
gives me
No,
chills.
we're asking them, not you.
Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? I'm still stating my case.
Yeah.
You hear, music gets you intense. The lyrics. I literally just wanted to just go and say, I'm just hyped.
That is true, because I have noticed that music nowadays, especially right now, people are like, oh, how do the lyrics make me feel, right?
Right.
Versus how does the song sound, like the melody or whatever it may be, or the composition of the instruments, right?
Right.
Most rock in the 90s, Linkin Park's an exception. They had very good lyrics and very good music at the same time. But like, I would say like, probably like Slipknot, Roadrunners United, all them, like the lyrics are there, but most people are listening to those bands because of the way it sounds.
Right, and
especially if it's metal.
And I will concede to that. Like, I listen to a lot of J-pop. I don't understand most of it. I love how the vocalist sounds and all the compose. Like, I kid you not, I literally did a whole project on the song Doshite by Takase Toya. A whole project where it's just like, okay, listen to the music, listen to it sound.
That doesn't give you more credit, though.
Shut up. It's like, listen to music, listen to sounds, and make design compositions based off what you hear and write a whole essay about it. If I find the essay, I will put it in the description because I know I have it saved. Because I loved everything a part of it.
This is a good
tangent.
Because they obviously made a good. They made a corporate executive decision to not remaster that score for the intro of Kai.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's a banger.
No, I want, like, I'm asking, like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, was it that Toriyama had more say in the American market at that point?
I don't know.
Because that's a Japanese lyric intro.
Yeah, it's in English and Japanese.
Which means that there had to be more of an influence on it, right? Versus where they might have seen this on Toonami and been like, what did they do to the intro, or like, what in the world did they create? Like, this is ridiculous. But they couldn't probably touch it because it was their only foot into the American market at the time was Toonami and Adult Swim, which was Cartoon Network. Both of them,
that is true.
So that's what I'm saying. But the thing that Toonami and Cartoon Network understood is how to get the American audience to watch it by recognizing the sound.
Yes.
Right?
That's
Pokemon.
That's exactly what 4Kids did too.
Even Pokemon, dude.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
had an American score for the intro,
which is a banger.
right? It's one of the. I think it's considered one of the most like recognizable songs in the world.
Have you ever heard of the One Piece rap?
No.
Because when One Piece was showing on 4Kids, they changed the intro from the first one, which is what's the name of the first intro in One Piece?
I don't watch One Piece, so I don't know.
I'm on episode 82, so I'm really far behind.
One Piece fans.
But the first intro, they changed it to like a rap or whatever for 4Kids, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! How Yu-Gi-Oh! Has like the different one, which is also a freaking banger. And what else did they have?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Had an amazing. That's right,
dude. That opening.
You know what?
So good.
I have a feeling maybe we're wrong. Maybe the Japanese market wanted the U.S. musicians to make scores for, because at the time, Japanese music, even in general, in the Asian market, music has not been popular until recently.
Yeah, like
because
example,
of BTS.
BTS, that's for Korean, and then for
but I'm saying they're still Asian market.
Asian, yeah.
You know,
the one thing from Japan that did hit was Yosobi's Idol, which was the opening for Oshinoko, for another anime. It was at the top Billboard for a while.
In America?
I think it did. I think it also hit overseas too.
Because just FYI, because I know about the media industry, the music industry in America, if you're not in American music, back in the 90s, you basically didn't exist. Yeah. But because they run the media machines.
Hell, even Yosobi played, I think, at Coachella. So, like, they had influence. Recently, like this past year.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, recently.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about back in 2000 and at the earliest 2010.
Yeah, back then it was still underground, which was still really nice. Great, now my brain's thinking Sonic Underground. My brain's going on its own tangent.
Dude, how like that's the power of music. Like that took me back to my 5th grade time, dude. Like I was just literally. I'm like, dude, I remember coming home, my mom already had the TV on, right? And I'm like, I could hear it playing, and I'm like running in, sweating, dude, like coming off the bus, like let me in, threw my bag on the floor, and she said, do your homework. I'm like, I'll do it after 30 minutes.
Yeah, right?
Like,
he was like, Dragon Ball first.
Dude, like it was, and my brother was into it too. Like it was awesome, dude. Like it doesn't, it's good in its own way, in a different way now. It's not the same. That's it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm just saying it's not the same as that.
Do you also think you can differ?
So my number 6 is Dragon Ball Z.
And my number 6 is Dragon Ball Z Kai. Put in the comments which opening is better, which you prefer.
That's a big win, in my opinion, on our channel for Dragon Ball, dude. Because a lot of people hate on Dragon Ball, right? I get it. It's not. It could be better. It could be analyzed. You can analyze it in so many ways. Like, like the Dragon Balls make it so stupid. Like it's not. There's no realism to it. This and that. But it's true.
And then Goku's a terrible out of there. And
it's
like
true.
Like the fighting. Did
I tell you did I already do the machismo joke?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, that was funny.
It's a clip now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think I know exactly where you're going. It was the grandfather it was the grandfather that paved everything that we have now. Like, for example, my big 3, which was like when it was Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z
was the grandfather of that.
Yeah. In America. Not in Japan. In Japan, it was Rocket Boy.
Rocket Boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Rocket Boy or Astro Boy? Or
Astro Boy.
I was gonna say, I'm like, are they the same thing?
It's Astro. No, it's Astro
Boy. Sleep deprived. All right, so that's our number.
So our number 6, Dragon Ball Z, and you could probably imagine why. I mean, come on, ripped dudes. You're a kid. You want to be a ripped dude.
You want to be a Super Saiyan.
They had cool hair.
I'm half Super Saiyan with the hairdo.
Yeah, they had cool hair. They're fighters. Like you wanted to be like. You wanted to be like that. You wanted to be Goku.
Yes.
Like everyone wanted like. Then Trunks came along, and Trunks was just like the cool older brother. Like he's just like, oh, dude, like, well, I never had an older brother because I'm the oldest. So Trunks was like, dude, if I had an older brother,
it'd be awesome.
Trunks, I want to wear a jacket like that, a sword.
Yeah, he was like, I just want to be awesome.
Yeah, cool boots, like I was just like, dude, And then I didn't realize that the environment, the world that Akira Toriyama created, is so dang unique, man. The guy was literally he really was an anime genius. Like like people they say like, oh yeah, like, you know, he got lucky, whatever, blah blah blah. There's other stuff that's better than what he made, maybe, whatever. But think about like I never understood that like Gohan's riding a pterodactyl at some point.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, is it's prehistoric? No, it's not. They had cars.
They had flying cars.
Their wilderness had dinosaurs.
It was just
like were they considered to be dinosaurs?
Wait, I have to see something first. What came first, Chrono Trigger or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball came first.
Dragon Ball came first.
Let me see.
Then while he was creating Dragon Ball Z, he was also not co-producing. He was producing Chrono Trigger, which is why. And they actually.
Oh yeah, 1986.
And you know what's funny? There's not a rumor, but there's a conspiracy theory out there that his main character for Chrono Trigger doesn't look like SSJ4 Goku from GT.
Here's the funny thing, because I'm starting to play it because I was saying like
I'm actually watching GT right now. Actually, I didn't tell you.
I saw it on your continue.
Continue.
Yeah, I like look. I'm like, oh, he's watching GT.
Yeah. And what's so sad is that it's better than Super, dude.
Really?
It is. In what I see, like, okay, what like, and Toriyama was not involved in that. But that team, they actually called it the Dragon Ball unit. They did a good job with GT. It's not canon because it's not Toriyama's mind child.
Yeah, brainchild.
Right? But yeah, brainchild. But it's still good. And it's better than GT as an authentic anime style progression. Now,
GT's better than Super, correct?
What I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, the fight scenes, no. But what Dragon Ball is, it's more of what Dragon Ball is than what Super is right now. Even though Toriyama was involved with Super, Super is the formula is different.
Yeah, he let the reins kind of go on that one a little bit.
He gave more creative. Well, because he was older. Yeah. He gave more creative power to his protege, who's doing a good job, and to the production entities, right?
To just keep it going.
To keep it going and to finish it off, right? And I'm assuming he probably already knew, like at that time, he's probably already knew he was sick, you know. So yeah, I mean, guy's a legend. Oh, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He influenced. I mean,
so
Final Fantasy. He was involved with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was part. They call it the Dream Team.
Yes,
you'll never get these designers ever again in the same room.
No,
because they're too expensive. There's just no way. The original Final Fantasy he was involved with.
Final Fantasy VII is amazing. Yeah. I played the remake. I want to play the original. But still, Final Fantasy is just awesome.
Just looking at visuals of Final Fantasy, I never even played it. Just looking at visuals, I'm like, dude, that could be an anime all by itself. Like, it doesn't even.
It's so, like so good. It's recording, right? Yes. Okay. For some reason, I looked at it. I'm like, is it even recording? Yeah, I see it.
So like, as you can see, like Dragon Ball Z, it sounds like it should be like our top 2, but it's not for me because there's too much politics in it. Like not in the animation itself, but in the production of the animation, which is like where they don't consider GT to be canon. They don't consider like there's a lot of stuff. People nitpick too much. Oh, too much filler. This and that. Blah blah blah. Oh, the manga. If you don't read the manga, you don't know the real story, right? Because Goku is really fleshed out in the manga.
Okay.
He's seen in more than just in his orange gi. He's seen in like civilian clothes and like he drives a car, rides a motorcycle, all this stuff. And
so he has more characters.
Yeah, apparently that's what I hear. Okay. I don't. What I've read.
We'll buy the manga and we'll tell you. just buy the huge chunk ones that they have at Barnes and Noble.
And then
I kind of really want to buy one of those.
Because one thing that Toriyama brought back in Super that was missing from that I can tell is missing from GT is his world. They left his world. They went into space.
Oh, okay.
So they're currently, what I'm watching right now, they're trying to find the Black Star balls in space. I'll give you a backstory later. I'm not gonna explain it right now.
Because that's when they find Baby, and then the Omega Shen, whatever the guy is, like the white with the black spikes.
But I'm not even there yet. Like it's like right now they're just traversing different planets, like how they got to Namek, which was so insanely hard apparently in DBZ. But then in GT, they're just like bouncing back and forth, like nothing with the same ship.
Probably upgrades from Bulma, but anyways,
it's here's why I think people don't like GT. This is after the Cell Saga, right?
Right.
GT. Goku can go Super Saiyan 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, and Super Saiyan 2, which I would argue is one of the coolest forms.
Oh, it is cool.
Right? Gohan is a monster. He's not even involved in GT, like as far as I know for right now,
Mhm.
right? They put emphasis on his daughter Pan,
Yes.
which she's not showing any latent ability yet at all. And I'm already 5 episodes in. I'm like, okay, well, where's latent ability, right? Like, come on, you're his daughter.
Like, come on,
Right?
you gotta show it.
Yeah, you're Gohan's daughter. Where's the power, right? That's something. Not only that, Goku. He's supposed to he's the strongest. Well, wait, no, he's probably second. Gohan's the strongest right now.
Yeah.
In this timeline. So he's out there. Something stupid happens with Pilaf, Emperor Pilaf, where they wish Goku to be a little kid again.
Oh, that's why he's a kid. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
it
sense.
doesn't matter though. He still has the same power level.
Yeah.
He's being captured by robots in space. Like, Joe Blow made robots. They're capturing him and they're holding him hostage. All he has to do is twitch and they're broken. Like, you know? So
Yeah.
how? Like, why? And they're making it so, like, he falls asleep with, like, some sleeping powder, sleeping gas or whatever, right? And it's like, dude, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's like, how is he so overpowered in
It's
Z?
so weak.
And then in GT, he's, like, back to being, like, in Dragon Ball. Maybe that's what they intended by wishing him small again.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes Super Saiyan in his first fight in GT. And even the person he's fighting is like, what is this? And then just like destroys him.
Done.
Right? And
Wait,
I'm
so
just
you
like,
say it's after the Cell Sagas, but then it would be before the Buu Saga?
no, it's after Buu Saga then.
Yeah, after Buu Saga.
No,
So,
it's after,
like,
yeah, my bad.
like, I know
my bad.
Cell-
Yeah,
Your reference is right.
yeah,
Actually,
no.
Your
it's-
other Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it's after Buu Saga.
Okay.
So he should be insanely powerful, right?
Oh, for sure, because he took him on.
So that I think that's why people are like, this is stupid.
yeah.
But when they get to his GT form, the ape, the I call it the compressed ape mode, right?
Yeah.
I can see how that can relate to Super,
Mm-hmm.
and I've explained that to you before, but that's a different video. Anyway,
Different
Dragon Ball Z
topic.
number 6. That's why I don't mind getting off on tangent on that because it's relevant to both of us.
Yeah.
So
And for me, it's like I didn't have. The only time I had access to most anime when I was younger is when I go to a certain family member's house and they had cable.
Mhm.
Because for the most part, I was a PBS Cubo kid, like with the little rabbit ears. So I didn't have Cartoon Network, none of that. So whenever I watched anime, it was just very, very sporadic, being either at a friend's house, a family member's house, like getting cable,
Yeah.
watching it like that. And for me, the only way at my normal house to get Dragon Ball stuff was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 on the Wii. That game was an absolute freaking banger. Anybody else has played it? The intro,
I played it.
hell yeah. It
Budokai,
is so good. And that's how I got introduced to like
Budokai.
the GT series, because it was just like, oh yeah, Super Saiyan 4, and then as I was saying, you have Baby, and then Omega Shenron or Omega whatever. It's something. I'll put it down.
Yeah.
That's how I got fed that little bit of information.
So you played that on the PS2.
No, I played on the Wii.
Oh, you played it on Wii?
Yeah.
I must have been hard on that controller.
Okay, there was this one fight with Hercules I could never beat, because he had this one move where you just go, "Bah, bah, 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 you're all washed out, throw you," and then you'd be paralyzed, and he would just spam, the computer would spam the move. I have nightmares to this day. Computer spamming this move, and I could never beat it as a kid. And I literally just be like, forget it. I forget how far into
On
the saga I got.
PS2, what I have to do is, you know how you'd have to build your
Character.
your chi up?
Yeah.
And then it would be like blinking.
Mm-hmm.
So you were able to release a super move.
Yes.
So you have to catch them in a super move. And then as soon as the super move is finished, you have to hit them with like one of the biggest combos you can possibly put down
Mm-hmm.
to bring up your super again and then hit them again. So you have to, it was trying to teach you how to pummel someone to the point where they can't even respond on the trigger.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I was 7, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty. Yeah, I was older, so I was like, I get this. but it's freaking hard. And then you remember the spinning of the joystick?
Yes,
dude. I do not know those PS2 controllers were made like tanks because I was like,
because you had to like spin around. I forget why you had to. Oh no, when you in the combo.
Yeah,
and then you're just like, freaking burn your hand. Okay, do you remember your favorite special from that game? And there's probably be so much bouncing on this mic from me getting up and down.
It was actually Vegeta's.
Vegeta's.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Galaga.
how to do the combo? Oh, it was just Galaga?
Yeah.
For me, okay, if I remember correctly, I remember pressing Z, I press A, B, and I do the Wii motion forward and back, and it was Super Saiyan 2 Goku, surprise Kamehameha. So he would do the combo, he would do Kamehameha right in front of him.
Oh, and he'd teleport.
As a person was going to hit, he would teleport and just... I would spam that move because it was my favorite thing, because again, I've always loved speed.
Yeah.
So it would just be his instant teleportation, just... Such a good, oh my gosh, such a good game. I gotta find that. I gotta.
You know what? And I've heard that people consider Budokai
Yes.
to be the best Dragon Ball
game. Franchise.
What do they call it?
Series?
Fighting. What's the term for the fighting games? First
Combat? No.
No. There's an actual name for it.
I don't know.
Like like there's FPS for first person shooter.
Yeah.
There's something for. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. It's what Street Fighter is considered. It's what they're all considered.
I have no clue.
There's a term. I'm gonna have to find it. We'll put it in the.
I know the term. I know it. I should know this as a gamer, but.
But it means like there's two characters fighting each other basically
Right.
on screen. They say that Budokai is the best one that they ever created.
And they're releasing a new one, I believe. Soon.
I hope they do a good job.
I will buy that. Oh my gosh, the amount of nostalgia I get just from watching the intro when you see like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks landing on the icicle, and they just like power up. And you see go.
But what's like? Why did they do different versions of the Dragon Ball fighting sequences? I don't get it. Like, if Budokai did so well, why not just make a Budokai 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever?
Maybe because like once you put like maybe it's the same reason that they didn't do what's the name, The Last of Us, because like The Last of Us won Game of the Decade. So it's like when the benchmark is that high, how are you gonna like keep going to it?
Maybe I think it was. I think Toriyama was involved with Budokai, and he was like, you know him. He's like, I mean, he didn't do a sequel for Chrono Trigger either.
That is true.
He's like, I make good stuff, and then it's done.
Yeah, he's just like, you know what?
That's the way anime should be, and that's the way it runs. But that's not the way the industry likes it, because now it's like, well, then we stop making money.
They want series, they want sequels, they want all
continuations, they want the Disney model. You know, they want
Yeah.
the continuous. Hold on, I have to. We're gonna take a pause. Time out.
Put our hemorrhoid creams on.
We're back again.
We'll see if the editor cut out the peeing segment, or if we just keep that in. You just see empty chairs. You just hear us on screen
the
pee.
mics are on.
Okay, so that was number 6. We
Top
talked
of
about.
the garage doesn't have a bathroom, but it has a behind.
Yeah, it does. You know what? It has Mother Nature's bathroom. Also, peeing
We
off a
urinate
mountain.
like men.
Yes, I have peed off a mountaintop once, and it is the
Just
greatest
once?
feeling. Well,
You ever pooped in a hole?
poop my pants.
No. Have you ever dug a hole and pooped in it?
No, I've not done that
You
yet.
haven't. You don't know what it's like to be a man.
No, I hiked a mountain and I just stood up there and I'm like, I am peeing. All this is mine. Of course, the wind wasn't blowing back at me.
You get a pass on that, but you haven't lived until you've pooped in the woods.
What? Just be like a bear? Just like oh,
It's
2
amazing,
seconds. Just
dude.
gotta.
All of a sudden, you're just like, this is what our creator intended.
This is the proper way to move.
It really is.
What if
Very
you're
easy
What
too.
if you're like pooping, you lose your balance? You're just like, oh crap.
Believe me, you find balance. You really do. Like you also, you're like, I could squat pretty low. I did not know I could do
All of a
this.
sudden, you just have a core. You're just like,
Just like, ah.
this is gonna be like the freaking out of context. This is gonna be before the opening. Okay, so 6 is Dragon Ball Z.
Cool.
We talked about number 7 in our first one because our format was completely
Yeah,
different.
mine was Ghost in the Shell. I don't know if I remember explaining it, but it's Ghost in the Shell.
Mine was Nisekoi. So then now we're going to
Number 8,
number 8, which you have as
One Punch Man.
One Punch.
One Punch! Again, metal.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
Okay, have you heard the intro?
Yes, I know. I know the intro.
I'm like, you're an intro guy, so I'm like, you have.
I know the intro.
That I forgot what the DBZ intro was like. I really did. So I would say that and the DBZ intro are neck and neck for me as like as my favorite intro. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like.
Ooh, we should do a different
you
episode where we like rank
the
rank our intros.
That'd be cool.
That would be interesting because
cool.
I have a good mix.
I'm sure you do because you really vibe with it more than I do.
Oh, dude, my playlist is
like,
just all J-pop.
I'm trying to think, is there any intro that I like have listened to and I'm like, man, that's really good. Besides the ones I just mentioned.
The JoJo opening.
I'm gonna give my face. I don't know. I know there's a lot of JoJo fans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
I'm gonna get back into it.
Just like I want to like Hunter x Hunter,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't because I don't consider ants a threat.
Okay, how far into Hunter x Hunter did you get?
The golden statue hand thing.
Because I'm trying to remember, because I always would get to the battle tower, and then, like, something would happen, I can never get past it.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. The thing that looks like Cell.
I honestly, this is, like, so many years, I don't remember anything about Hunter x Hunter at the moment.
Okay, well, there's a villain. He's apparently the most powerful chimera ant.
Okay.
And he looks like Cell.
Oh.
You don't remember that?
No, my brain is...
I just literally, I was like, wow, okay, they ripped off Cell. They ripped off, like I don't know, like, to be honest, dude, the first, like, season of Hunter x Hunter, I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the concept, their training, what, they have different... Hunter exam, they have the cards, all that stuff, right? I'm like, okay, this is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then they introduced those stupid ants, and I was like, is this really going to be an issue? I was like, this is stupid. I gave it a long chance because I liked it so much in the beginning, and I was like, it's one of the very few that I like. Literally, I let it fall off. Like I just didn't care to watch it anymore. Sorry, Hunter x Hunter fans.
We're gonna have fun in the comments.
Yeah.
For me, that was 7 Deadly Sins. Like I
fell
started
off of that
off
one too.
so
dude.
good. And
Fell off of that one like after the
first season.
the second episode of the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do love the opening for 7 Deadly Sins versus the Ten Commandments. I do love that. I do love Howling. That is such a good opening. But anyways,
Yeah, I remember it.
again, I listen to so many
That's like
openings, so
going-
much Japanese music.
Wake up.
No, wake up. Sorry. You want to do better. Okay,
What's the other one?
Set the bodies at the floor. Set the bodies at the floor.
Everyone's like rocking out right now.
Yeah, just some people are headbanging. Some people are like, "What the heck?"
They're talking about bodies and what's wrong with these guys? Oh, dude, speaking of... Okay, it's another tangent.
Speaking of
my
bodies
God.
hitting floors?
Okay, you know what? This is all a conversation for the anime intro. Because we get introduced, they could talk about music too and all that stuff. So, But I'll just mention it really quick. Have you seen the scores, the 90 scores of the Dragon Ball Z overlay scores of rock music with Linkin Park? So, like, they play Linkin Park and they make a music video with Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
footage.
AMVs.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, people of my generation, you know this. AMVs. So AMV stands for anime music video.
Okay. With the ones I watched, were not called that. They were just on the internet somewhere.
Yeah.
And I watched them with dial-up.
Oh my.
Yes. You know, and all of you, he knows because he's a smart guy, but most of you guys his age are like, dial-up. Talking about. Gonna put your phone number for the internet? Yeah, pretty much.
You couldn't make a phone call at the same time. Okay, but so you had it via dial-up. Everybody knows AMVs, so they would just basically... People still do this, and it's phenomenal how they get, like, the clips with the music, and it, like, flows very nice.
Right.
Like, yeah, you would get a specific anime, you get a very popular song, you can overlay it or whatever. One I remember clearly is a certain magical railgun, certain scientific railgun, and they put Maroon 5's Animals over it. I remember that one. People might remember this because it's such a popular one too.
Okay, the ones I saw. Keep in mind this was before YouTube existed,
Mm-hmm.
so there was no EMV.
Wait. Oh crap! This is before YouTube.
Yes.
Shoot, because yeah. of
I don't
course
even
people
know where. Okay, so my uncle, he's a computer engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where he found these videos. We would just show up to his house and he's like, "Look what I found." And I'm like, "Cool." He goes, "You guys like this, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Play." And I'm like, "Oh."
freaking awesome. You're just
That was
like-
it. That was entertainment back then.
Okay, that is a lot more impressive in my opinion than the Wild West of YouTube when you're like, oh yeah, anime music video or like Nightcore or whatever. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, no. This is before YouTube where
He
you had
probably
a
found it on
place.
some torrent site. It was probably torrenting. You know what a torrent is, right? Oh
The
my.
one thing I don't know on that one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A torrent.
You heard of Napster?
It rings a bell.
Oh my god.
Napster.
Hold on. I'm gonna make everyone that's on my side hate you right now. What's LimeWire?
Wait.
Are you serious?
I feel like I know these things. Like,
He's serious. Oh my, he doesn't know what LimeWire is.
wait.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Either I need to die I need to die from old age, or I just need to die because you don't know this.
Okay, LimeWire does ring a bell.
So you
When
don't
I
know
look
what Napster is. You don't know what LimeWire is.
As soon as I look at this, I've heard about
You
it.
don't know what a torrent is.
Okay, now that I recognize LimeWire just a little bit, because
Oh.
that's where you found music, correct?
I just want to hear you say I don't know what those things are.
No, I didn't. Okay, this is the thing. I don't know it from its name, but as soon as I looked it up, I'm like, I recognize this for something that I've seen. I probably still don't know it, but I recognize it.
Do you know? Okay. Do you know what an MP3 is?
Yes, of course I know what an MP3
What is it?
Media player, third generation.
What is it for?
It's for audio.
In what?
Don't go all nitpicky. I know.
No, I want to know.
I have to work in MP3.
No, it may. That's recording an MP3.
No, I have to record stuff in MP3 for voice acting
Why?
because they want separate audio.
MP4. WAV file. WAV.
Well, they wanted it a certain way in the program that they want it on. You have to.
Oh,
have
you're
the
sending that
separate
stuff to freaking China then, probably.
Hey, voice actor in China, you never know.
Actually, they're probably more advanced than we are.
Probably. But yeah, like.
Sent somewhere in America.
But yes.
Anyway, okay. I'm not doing it to make funny. I'm just saying I really cannot, like, my brain is like, that's insane.
I gotta remember stuff that I know. That you'll be
You know
like,
what?
"What's
That's
this?"
probably gonna be my daughter be like, where's the key? She'll be like, what's a key?
There's no way they're gonna get rid of keys.
Tesla already did?
It's on your phone. That is true. Oh jeez. What's a brake button? I don't know how Teslas don't.
Anyway, okay, whoa, this is tripping me out though. Okay, so I'm gonna educate you here.
Okay.
When the internet was created, the internet is not a place; it's a creation of multiple computers talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
The first internet was only made because the military needed it. So they had supercomputers the size of football fields, talking to each other. One here, one in Germany, one in China, one blah, blah, blah. And they went, we don't have enough computing power. Let's all work together and connect them.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden they had computing power that they needed to do more stuff. They went, oh, we can communicate to each computer's mainframe or server or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then email was born. And then, so without email, there is no internet.
Right.
I mean, there is, but it's just like
Different.
nothing,
Mhm.
right? Think about it. What runs the internet?
Emails.
Your email.
Yeah, because
You have a YouTube, email, Gmail, blah blah blah. It's all how they track you and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have one, you can't play.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, nowadays you can.
Yep. So that's the internet. Then websites were born
Mm-hmm.
because people learned like, okay, we can code, we can use HTML, CSS, Java. These were advanced languages back then. There was no Python or anything. I mean, there was, but they weren't using it for
Different things.
different things. And I know this from my uncle, and because I'm a web developer.
Yeah.
So why am I talking about this?
LimeWire.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I'm like, why does that do that? Tangent. My turn to be on the tangent. Anyway, make this short and sweet. Everything's connected. People start figuring out we can digitize stuff. This is when I learned like, okay, I have to learn how to cut on film, but I also was learning digital cameras.
Mhm.
I was also learning editing on software and computers and digital art. To me, I thought I would be drawing cartoons as a job, right? When I went into college and they're like, you should learn how to use Photoshop. And I'm like, the heck is a Photoshop? Like, and so I learned, right? And it benefited me, obviously, a lot. But it's not the same, right? It's different. It's a different way of creating art. Just like AI is a different way of creating art. People wanted to, they were testing the waters, right? They're figuring out what can we use this for. The internet now is just a mass communication system. That's all it is. Social media is just a fancy way of communicating.
Yeah.
If you wanted something back then, you had to literally find the URL. There was no Google search engine. There was actually called, the first search engine that I know of was called Ask Jeeves. You can look all this up. I'm not lying.
I know.
Okay.
Just
One of the first big emails was AOL.
that does ring a massive bell. Massive bell, not a massive bell.
And anyway, so all of this stuff is happening, and I'm talking about Lime. I'm being. I know you guys are like, get to the point. LimeWire was a website created, a very basic, rudimentary, unprotected website that people were getting CDs or they were getting cassettes, and they were somehow, I don't know what they would do. There's machines that would do it, but they would digitize the music into the first digital formats.
Oh, and that's where you.
And it sounded like crap. Imagine getting a cassette and making it into an MP3 file. That's what they were doing.
That's the thing. I know how hard it is because I've seen old first attempts of records when people try to do records and they're trying to get the static or whatever and it sounds crappy. But yes, continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So they somehow got it into digital format, right? And then they would put it up on LimeWire for anyone to download to your personal computer.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And then they would attach viruses to screw your crap up.
You have mail. Pop
Everyone, if I'm saying LimeWire, I know you've had a virus. I know if you're saying you did, you're a liar. You got your Mac and you threw it on the ground because it stopped working. You got the blue screen or the color wheel of death after you downloaded Limp Bizkit or whatever it is you were looking for free because you didn't want to spend $15 on a CD.
You're just like, free, I would take.
And it makes you think like you just screwed, at the time, like a $400 computer, right?
$15
For $15.
Oh, the Wild West. Of
And my
everything
first
so
computer was a family computer, and it was my I don't even know why we had it because my dad does not type, still can't type to this day. My mom, I think maybe she used it to print out some stuff for work once or twice, but it was an IBM computer.
That looks so weird.
IBM, dude.
Oh.
It was tan. It was this. It looked like a TV, a tan TV, with a floppy disk insert at the bottom, and the computer itself was this big, off the ground, tan, and inside an iron case. Tell me how that's heat smart.
No.
And the only vents were like some slots in the back. I remember,
Just
man.
burn your hand on the back.
So anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
So LimeWire is a torrent, is what they would embed the download into, and you had to have a torrent reader, which was already that, and then LimeWire would have the torrent feed, and then you would download it into your computer, and you would download viruses, and then you would get the music and be like,
and they were just like, well,
some of it was good, and there was actually like people like this is where like tag names started like, oh that I know that tag name is reliable, and you would get some good stuff, and then the guy that helped create Facebook, when he started, he created a company called Napster, which basically copied LimeWire, but did it in a more professional, advanced manner.
Okay.
And he made money on it.
That's where it sounds
And
familiar.
he got sued crazy hard by the music industry for copyright infringements and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 and illegal sharing, illegal this, illegal that. Like, he went to, like, federal court. Like, he went that bad. I don't know if
copyright, kids.
I don't know if he ever got jail time, but and just so FYI, so you guys know, the ones who dictate copyright is pretty much Disney.
Yeah, with the Mickey Mouse.
They
100
invented
years.
copyright law pretty much to protect their IP. Other than that, most people are like, yeah, I mean, you can try to copy me, but chances are you can't copy me perfectly. But China figured out how to copy perfectly, and that's when it became a problem. Yeah. And they're like, wait, China could actually make an exact copy. So that was a problem.
We should address this.
you seen the Chinese iPhones back in the day?
Did I? I'm trying to remember.
They're one of my friends had one. It was an exact
Replica.
like identical replica. So I think Apple just went, why fight them? Just join them. Let them make them for us, and they did.
Work smarter.
That's why they're all Apple phones are made in China now.
One Punch Man, intros, LimeWire, China.
Dude,
I see the thread.
That was a big tangent. That's my mind. That's how I think.
Same.
One Punch Man. Why is it One Punch Man? Because it's just so dang fun, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun. Like, if I have an anime and someone's like, I don't care, blah, 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 I just want to watch something cool. What do you recommend? I'm like, One Punch Man. Everyone likes fighting. He looks like a... Right? And it's the only anime where I actually think it's funny. Like, the part where the guy's name is Sonic.
Yes.
He tries, to see who's fastest, and then he hits him in the nuts.
Yeah, I've seen that
And
clip
he's
so
like,
much.
he almost ended me. Because he's One Punch Man, right? So
Oh gosh, the nuts.
that was hilarious. I was laughing so hard because it's true, and just the way that they delivered it was just funny. So and the animation is great.
The animation is
Genos is
so
super
good.
cool. The fights are good.
Especially that guy that's just like, no, I have one more level, and his powers up
Yeah.
each time.
And he's trying so because you see Goku and Genos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like Saitama's like, so? Because that's what you want to tell Goku, why you try so hard, bro? Stop screaming, or you know what I mean? It's just, it's funny. It's funny, it's entertaining, it's good, and I read somewhere that they made it because it was supposed to be a joke,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
it
pretty
ended up being really accepted. So yeah, One Punch Man. What about you?
Only the first season. Only the first season.
Okay.
Sword Art Online.
Okay, I would agree with you.
There we go.
I would agree with you.
Everybody,
Just like Demon Slayer is the first season, dude.
everybody knows. Freaking 2012. That just wave of
Even My
SAO.
Hero first season was great.
Okay, when My Hero was so good, I dropped it after season 4.
You know what? We should talk about what ones we've dropped too.
Yeah,
We really should, because unfortunately there's a lot of them.
there's a good chunk.
I think they just get the money, the first influx, and they're like, oh, okay, we're done.
Yeah, and they just goes. But for me, it was SAO because this was the first time I ever watched anime knowing that it was anime and actually being able to find it.
I know, yeah. I mean, I'm yawning because you said SAO.
Wow.
Where'd you get the water from?
Magic.
Anyway. Okay, so SAO.
SAO. First anime I ever watched that I knew was anime. Found it. My friend was like, you should watch this. I'm like, okay. He's like, just go on Kiss Anime and watch it. And go on Kiss Anime.
Okay, you know that Kiss Anime is basically LimeWire for anime.
I remember, yeah, because you just click it and it's just
It's a
you
much
have
better
all the
website.
ads,
It's a
and you're
much better
just-
website, but still.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was.
It was. R.I.P. Anyway, we're gonna do the tribute or whatever from Hunger Games. But I remember, that was the first time I ever looked at anime. Watching, what?
Hunger Games.
Oh, that was a phenomenon. I remember that.
That was one of the first movies I saw with Brittany when we were dating.
Ah.
Yeah. Tangent, let's go.
But, so, first time I ever watched Kiss Anime. I also have a funny story when it comes to, because there was also Kiss Cartoon, which is where you can watch just normal animation stuff.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, so there was Kiss Anime, Kiss Cartoon. I think there was also Kiss TV, which you watch TV shows. But I remember one time I wanted to watch a Disney movie on Kiss Cartoon, because remember, Disney Plus was always around. If you want to watch a Disney movie and it wasn't released from the vault, you were screwed, because you have to wait, I think it's 10 or 30 years for the next release for it to open the vault to get a specific movie. I remember you had to wait years for a specific movie that was in the vault to come out. But I remember I wanted to watch a Disney movie, have it on my computer, hook it up to the TV, I type it in, I'm like, oh cool, the movie. Press play, one of the ads under is like, oh, single hot ladies in your area. My mother sees it and blows a gasket on me. She's like, what the hell are you watching? What are you doing? And I'm like, 13 at the time. I'm like, no, I swear, it's literally just an ad. I'm putting on Mickey Mouse. I play the Mickey Mouse and it's like playing. She's like, no,
what is this? I'm like, it's just the website. I don't have an ad blocker.
Like I don't have control over this.
Literally,
Mom.
I got grounded.
And she's like, she don't get it.
She doesn't
know.
get it. I got grounded for like a month. I was like, I just wanted to watch Mickey Mouse twice upon a Christmas. But anyway, so I remember watching SAO, loading on Kiss Anime. Another funny story with my mom. I remember I had it on my computer. I remember buying the wire, like buying for myself the HDMI to plug it to my TV. And I'm watching it, and everybody knows this scene probably from SAO when they're like when she's cooking the stew and they're like sitting at home and they're like dining, they're eating it.
Yeah.
Remember what comes a little bit later.
Oh.
So I'm watching on TV. I'm enjoying it. My mom walks in.
Walks at the perfect time.
As they're eating dinner, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching this thing called like Sword Art Online. It's pretty cool. Like right now they're like making stew for like this legendary rabbit or whatever." She's like, "Oh, that's cool. Okay." As soon as she turns and walks up, like I'm chilling on like my little like seat. I'm just watching. Like this is so much fun. As soon as she turns and walks out, why are the lights off? Why are her clothes coming off? Mom, like I was just like, it was a godsend. I was like, my mom would have killed me for that. If you thought the ad was bad, that would have been just my death right there. I was like, I got so lucky.
If I recall, though, they didn't show anything.
They didn't show anything. It was her in her underwear, but still, my mother would have killed me. I was like 12, 13. Actually, when did the second season of Attack on Titan come out? It was around that time.
Attack on Titan is older now.
Yeah, let me see. 2017. So I was 15, sorry. So I was like 14, 15 at this time. And I just remember I was like, this is a godsend. Yeah. So it was like, again, it's up there because, fun story, Crossing Fields, amazing opening by Lisa. Fun animation, first time I watched anime.
That's right, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, that's one of the intros that would probably be in my top, along with these two.
That's where you separate anime fans. When it's just like, if you're a new anime fan, you're like, dude, I love Lisa for her Demon Slayer opening. It's like, no, I love Lisa for her Sword Art Online opening.
Yeah, she did a good Demon Slayer opening too. Mm-hmm. But that's another good one, the Demon Slayer one. I forget what it's called, but there's actually I'll show you later. But it's a rework version of her intro. I can't even. Should I just play it real quick? Let me see.
Yeah,
I'll play it real quick. Well, yeah, go ahead, continue while I find this thing.
But yeah, no. SAO, it was good. It was peak, its popularity, and it was my gateway, my proper gateway into anime. And then looking back on everything else I watched, I was like, okay, so this is anime, and it just kind of like clicked my whole like life experience of it all together, and like having this through line rather than being like, oh, this is cool stuff. Like it's finally realizing what it was, and then look where we are now. Podcast. YouTube channel. It's a fun ride.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, that's why it. Again, a lot of stuff on this list is just nostalgic and like important milestones.
Sorry. No, that's not the intro. It's an ad. Stupid ad.
For hemorrhoids?
Expedia helps you find the right time to book.
Oh yes, Expedia.
I hate ads, man.
Oh, my knees are cracking.
Not the intro.
Oh, but I was vibing with it, dude.
No keeps.
No keeps. It's like I just need.
So this guy, he's on YouTube. His name's Caillou. Some people have you heard of him?
Okay, let me see. No, I have a different one.
So check out what he. So this is. I'll say some of it. I know this is off topic, but Dragon Ball Z Kai. Listen to this. It's a lo-fi remake tribute for Toriyama. Listen. Guess my last one.
What the heck would your last one be?
Just guess. I'm gonna try to guess yours.
Would it be Bleach? I don't think it would be Bleach. Well, that's the thing. I'm switching up my last one from the last time we were here, actually.
Can't do that.
Because I had this one originally. Originally, it was Gintama, because me and my friend would laugh our heads off every time we watched it.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Oh, cool.
Okay, I'll give you a hint too for which one of mine is going to be on here. Mine is very recent.
Damn, the hints that I can give you, you're going to be like, oh, dude, like, that's so obvious. Hold on, let me think.
Okay. So this episode is brought to you by Hemorrhoid King.
What's with doing hemorrhoids? Do you have hemorrhoids or something?
I don't know. It just came because of the Vine. My brain just goes through like a Rolodex of Vines. It's just like
Vine?
It's just like yeah, Vine. Do you remember that app?
Why are you even mentioning it? It doesn't even exist anymore.
Because it was freaking awesome, dude. It was still so memorable. Like again, it's just like, can I sit with you? It's like, you can't sit with us, Megan. Actually, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
I was not sorry, I was not a Viner. I didn't even put it on my phone.
Vine was I did not have the storage capacity on my phone to have Vine or Instagram unless I deleted everything. I remember when Instagram first came out, I had to delete everything off my phone just to download Instagram. So I was like, Instagram or Vine? I'll choose Instagram. And Vine, I would just watch the compilations on YouTube. That's what I did.
Sorry, I can't relate. The Vine, I don't.
Dude.
I see you're cooking, but I don't smell it.
You know, I'm gonna rip one and you're gonna smell something. Again, comment your favorite Vine. We have so many comments down below. Literally, this is like what, the second, third episode?
No, don't send a Vine.
Put a Vine.
No, don't put a Vine. Send me your MySpace page.
Your top 5 friends?
Add me. Get rid of Tom and add me.
I see a gray hair popping out. One or two, and then.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll give you I mean, you're gonna get it because it's something obvious.
Transformers.
No. I mean, I did watch Transformers a lot actually.
There you go. Good story.
That's Japanese.
I don't know. I just said mecha because it's just robots, but nobody goes into robots, so it's probably not mecha.
It's his nap time. It was okay. It's nothing I can think of without giving it away completely.
Okay.
It was on at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Inuyasha? Oh, freaking! What's the name of that one where he has the green jacket and the
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Final answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
Is?
Huh?
What is it then?
Pokemon.
Oh right, you literally mentioned it earlier. I'm gonna find the clip. And you mentioned it.
I know, he forgot.
See, my brain is just like, what are we doing? Like I follow the rabbit and I forget. Like I was freaking, I don't know.
Okay.
Or now, son. The Pokemon.
Let me think yours.
It's very recent.
Oh, it's recent? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's the only clue I get. It's recent? There's like a ton of them that are recent.
Okay. Let me see. What is something? Wait, what was your hint that you gave me? See, I immediately.
It was
forgot.
on at 6 a.m. in the morning.
On
So
at 6
that should have
a.m.
given you a time frame. Like, okay, it was on TV. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't on Crunchyroll. All this
True.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. What can I say for mine?
See, yours is recent, so.
Mine's recent. What's a good hint I can give for this? Someone in the comments will be like, you could have given a better one. Let me see. It, as in my opinion, of recent animes, shows what a leader should act like.
A leader?
A leader should act like.
Okay, so obviously there's a main character that. Unless the leader is not the main character. A leader. Like this year recent or just this year recent?
This year recent. As soon as I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
I'm trying to think. I've recommended stuff to you. You haven't watched it yet, so I don't think it's not solo leveling because he's not a leader.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Chainsaw Man because that's garbage.
Mm-hmm. Phenomenal openings though. Kickback.
Well, they all.
I like that.
Actually, nah, I'm indifferent about it. Me anyway. I'm hard to please though. Dang man, I actually know this.
You're gonna be like, how do I not know this? This is.
Oh wait. I'm gonna ask this question. You know, have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen?
No.
Okay, so it's not that.
Don't flame me in the comments. I started it. I just didn't continue it, and I just wanted
good,
to go for nostalgia.
It's good for fighting scenes. The story is mid. Just people love Gojo. Just because he's a sexy Kakashi.
Oh my gosh, what is it? Would you rather have a Gojo loving daughter or a JoJo son? I'm trying to remember a meme like
dude! Oh my gosh, I would take the daughter and Gojo because at least it's a it's a mid-level to low top tier anime, in my book. But no JoJo.
Da, 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 da,
Unless you want to chat for a
da,
second.
da, 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 da.
Okay,
many people say
I'm gonna have to
Kanban?
just guess. What a leader should be. Tanjiro's not a leader, so it's not that.
Look into my amazing green eyes, hazel eyes.
The highlights make it look so much better.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Ladies, remember, I'm dense.
Where?
My belly.
Oh my gosh, I hate getting things wrong, so I'm trying so hard. You tell them like to lose?
Dude, I'm gonna say that's why when you were like, "Oh, do
God.
you recognize LimeWire?" I'm like scratching a fist. I'm like, I know it, rather than saying like I don't completely.
Okay,
like,
give me one more clue if you want,
Yeah.
but very small. Like don't give me anything that's like give me something small. Like I don't know, like a color, and it could be their hair color. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna be such a. Ooh. Ooh. A cat half and half. Nickel.
Leader, new, cat half and half.
We're gonna like probably like.
It's nothing I'm
fast
thinking.
forward.
It's nothing I'm thinking because a lot of the new stuff
Mm-hmm.
we've fallen off of it because it's not holding up to the hype that it's getting. A lot of it, not all of it, not all of it.
It is on your from seeing your Crunchyroll account, it is on your watched.
Really?
You watched it.
Okay, this is making me mad now.
Oh, this is so much fun.
I watched it or did I finish it? I watched a lot of stuff.
I think you finished it because looking at which episode was next, it was the last episode.
This made me so mad.
I know, it's just like poking the bear. You're just like, wait, you just like, I got you. So now we play the Jeopardy theme song if it is not copyrighted. If it is, then you're just gonna hear me go.
What have I watched? I watched so much. It's not fair. I watch more anime than you do.
No, dude. I had to watch like 9 anime from this season to make the video that I have to publish on Sunday, and I haven't finished the script yet.
No, you read anime. You don't watch it.
I do both. Actually, I haven't been to Barnes & Noble for so long.
The front of your desk says otherwise.
Hey, I can enjoy both. Okay.
I don't know how to read.
I'm just a Nick.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna I don't want to do this honor and say
No,
I know.
it's not my hero.
Why is he on the table?
I just thought it was a cool color. Like literally, to show how much I actually care. The freaking leg is broken. I would show you, but like I would break the whole thing. Samurai swords are there. The leg is broken on this thing. I just thought it was a really cool like differential in color.
Ooh, Blue Lock.
No.
Okay, I gave up.
Yeah, no. Blue Lock I have not watched yet. And
What?
Okay.
Yes, you have. You told me you watched it.
I was gonna watch it. I will literally start the first episode and then how the plot was and what was going on in my life at the time. I was like, I can't watch this.
Oh my
like,
God.
It was like, I'm like, I can't watch this. This is too painful.
Anyway.
Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. Editor, if you will, please.
Windbreaker. Oh, I'm an idiot. Dude,
Neckel, how what a leader should be.
half a cat.
Because they call him, like the gangsters call him, oh, you look like a cat because his hair is half and half and with the pupils.
Oh.
And they can say, oh, you look like
that was a good clue
yeah.
then. That was a good subtle clue.
Thank you.
Thank you. Super to figure out.
Plus, at the same time, saying half and half, it would throw him off because of my hero, how like Todoroki is called half and half by Bakugo.
That's why I kept. Then my brain kept going towards that.
I know. I'm like,
half.
ooh, I gotta throw you like a little fun little wrench.
He kind of is Todoroki, but in a better way. Windbreaker is awesome, dude.
Windbreaker, like that's the thing.
Windbreaker's gonna be on this list eventually. Once, like, they don't butcher it like everything else they've been doing.
Dude, I want to buy the manga. There's like up to like volume 9 or 10 at Barnes & Noble, and I'm just like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
go
we know
drop
how animes follow. They don't follow the manga all the time, so.
That's true, but at the same time, if you're going seasonal, it should be following pretty closely.
Awesome, dude.
But yes,
We finished it.
Windbreaker.
Okay, but I didn't get my reason. But I mean, you could probably figure out like Pokemon, like
The theme song. The
theme song.
merchandise.
You wanna be the very best.
The
No
go-to.
one ever was. That's one. It's labeled as one of the one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yes, it is literally like besides
can't
Cruel
find
Angel
the
Thesis, I think it is like second to like karaoke songs. Like if someone puts on an anime karaoke song, it would be Cruel Angel Thesis and the Pokemon English opening.
Like, yeah. And dude, the nostalgia behind Pokemon, dude. Like, I'm surprised I will. I'm gonna have I'm getting a pretty cool Pokeball.
Ooh.
I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm getting it.
You're getting more balls?
I just love balls. But they have to be pristine. I don't like, just any balls.
You have to keep your balls clean.
Yep.
And this episode is brought to you by Manscaped. I'm kidding.
That'd be great.
Imagine Manscaped was just like, oh yeah, we'll sponsor you because you keep saying.
We talk a lot about grooming, so I mean, why not?
That is true. And hemorrhoids.
And hemorrhoids, yeah. How do you find your hemorrhoids? You gotta manscape first.
With the coconut oil or like coconut soap.
You lost me. Sorry.
What, the Lawnmower 4.0? It also has like ball deodorant.
Okay. I've heard of like powder.
The baby powder. I don't know why my brain immediately went to trying to like clean your nuts. You just like, with the bowling ball where they're just
You ever have that
this and they
shirt?
go like this or whatever?
You ever have that shirt that said it's a squirrel and he's like this and he says protect your nuts?
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I have a shirt. High school, my friends are so stupid, right? They're like, if you get a tattoo, what would it be? And I'm like, you really want to know? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I get a squirrel on my inner thigh, reaching up like this.
Oh my gosh, that would be good.
It's still funny to this day. Got it.
Done.
Okay.
So we found our nuts.
So we found our nuts. So because of Pokemon. Because Pokemon. Why is it the last one? Is because it's old.
Pokemon.
It's old, man. Like if I made this list 10 years ago, it'd be like four. It'd be up there. It's never gonna fall off my top 10 though.
It's like baby's first anime.
In my opinion, to some degree.
Yeah, like
it introduces the concept of something that's very popular, very mainstream.
But you can get into it as an adult. Like it's not like it's like just. I mean, it is for kids. I shouldn't say it's not. It is geared for kids. It is considered. I would be hard pressed to say, but I would say it's one of the animes that I would consider to be cartoon-ish.
Yeah.
Right. Probably the only one on the list is actually cartoonish. But the nostalgia behind it is unrivaled. Like not even Naruto can match.
No.
Okay.
Everyone knows
Pokemon.
Everybody knows.
Even if you don't like it, you know who Ash is. Or then you know who Pikachu is. You know what a Pokeball is. Right. If you don't know what a Pokeball is,
You're lying.
you have to be my daughter's age. 1 year old. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And even she knows what Pikachu is. She has a Pikachu stuffed animal. So she knows that she goes Pika. And I'm like, yeah, so
You know what would have been perfect? As a baby, you get her Pikachu one, and then when she was taller, you get her Pikachu one, and then we get her Raichu.
You were here for her first pick.
Yeah,
So we have a video. We're not going to answer it here. But my daughter was started crawling. We put Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander in front of her. Remember what she went for?
Just beelined it straight down the middle.
Yeah, she went straight down the middle.
Yeah.
And then what?
No, because we did it once. She got Squirtle, and then she got Charmander.
No, she went straight for Bulbasaur, and then went right hit Squirtle.
Oh, right.
And she just went and that's what she wanted.
And then we tried it again, and then she went for
Squirtle.
No, she went for Charmander, and then came back to Squirtle.
Did she?
Yeah, like she went to
That's
both,
right.
and she's just like
Yeah,
nap.
he was here for that. That's fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
I'm taking that idea from my kid.
Eventually, if I
If
get a date,
it's just like Pikachu.
Yeah,
Right,
date first, or maybe read science first, then date, then kid.
I can adopt.
Sure.
I'm nowhere ready for that.
It's I don't know. I mean, I would adopt if I could, and or if I needed to, I would. but adopting is hard, dude.
Oh, it's
Very
like
hard.
a very long
It's
process.
actually very
expensive.
it's expensive. It's not like you can just. It's not like they're just giving away.
You just go grab kid nine.
Apparently,
What's
it's
your
a 3-year
process?
Huh?
I heard it's like a 3-year.
I don't know.
If I'm maybe I heard wrong, maybe I heard correctly. We'll put adoption certification down here.
No. I don't want to get sued. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, Pokemon cards, dude. The Pokemon games. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Ruby version, Red version, Yellow version, Silver version, Gold version,
All that.
the movies, Mewtwo movies, the cards. Like, I should have my cards out here actually. I have my binder still, like my book, all my hollows I still have. I have a. I haven't shown you. It's a Mew card from the movie. Hollow entire card, front and back. Promo. You can't get. There's no way anyone can get these anymore at all. It's impossible. I have a first edition Blastoise Hollow original pack.
Damn.
Yep.
I didn't take that.
I have a first edition Champ Hollow original pack. I have a off-colored red Hollow Mewtwo original pack.
We'll put like
Yeah. I'll take pictures of them. But yeah, dude, it's I loved Pokemon. I would still say I still love it. I just don't watch it because to be honest, I don't even know what the heck's going on anymore.
So Ash is finally won.
He won what? He's a master.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to process this. Ash is a master. He fulfilled his dream.
Yep.
Does he look like Ash in the manga? Does he look like Ash reincarnated as a skinny twig?
He has an interesting new art style. But it's still Ash.
No.
And he retired. So they've retired Ash. Now that's the next one.
So Ash is
retired.
So he's just the goat sitting on his butt getting fat now.
Yep. Ash's character arc is done. Now they're moving on.
No more Pikachu?
I think Pikachu's in it still. I think
so Pikachu doesn't age?
I guess not.
He
doesn't evolve either.
Pikachu has to be like level 10,000 now.
It is the thing. Actually, funny you mention that. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Game Theorist? Or the Game Theory?
Okay, no.
Okay. I remember this channel. A lot of people probably know the channel because you like anime. You've gone down the channel. There is a channel used to be hosted by a gentleman named Matthew Patrick. And he would make theory videos about video game anime. There was one episode that they actually did the research going through all of Pokemon. I think it was the Juno League? Like, what's the first league? Indigo. My apologies. They go through that, or they go through all of it, and they calculate Pikachu's level. I don't remember the answer. I remember it was a few years ago. But they actually go through and they calculate his level, and it's not as high as you think it is, apparently.
Okay. In Indigo, because Indigo, Pikachu was barely starting to train with that. was the first badge. The first 8 badges.
It's either the Indigo League or the whole series.
Because there's Indigo, there's Kanto, there's other stuff too. So. Yeah.
But they calculate it,
and it was like, oh my gosh, you know what? It just hit me. I have a Pokemon Arceus. Unopened game for the Switch right now. I haven't even played it.
Oh wow.
It's in the house.
I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to bed.
I haven't even put it on.
Actually,
I wanted to get into it, and I just forgot. Dad life.
Yeah. That's where I'm to pick up the scabs and just go play video games.
This is my game. I don't share. I've never shared my Pokemon game. Sorry.
Yoink. Okay.
I just battle into people's stuff.
What about this? I've never finished a Pokemon game. I've never owned a Pokemon game.
What? I feel bad for you.
Yeah. I did.
That's a super good experience. Even I mean,
don't kill me.
Even Toriyama had to sue Pokemon because he thought that they steal his gameplay from Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
That's how good Pokemon.
I know. That's the thing. Like, I don't know if I had it. I may have had it because here's the thing. Latinos, I feel mostly will relate to this one. Okay. Did you have that friend or that uncle who was good with computers, and if you had a GameCube or a DS, they gave you a little black cartridge with little white squares on it. It looked like a pattern. You pop it in, and it was jailbroken, and it had all these games. Like it had like 150 games on that cartridge. You just pop it in.
I never got it.
People in my generation, you might know this, but I know a bunch of Latino people that we had that cartridge. I popped into my DS. I had Tony Hawk skating on my DS. I had Mario and Donkey Kong, like the little wind-up ones. I had no, Mario Kart versus ATV was on my PSP. I had like 150 games.
So you played a lot of
handheld. A lot of handheld.
Not console.
No.
Which a lot of kids did because it was cheaper.
Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong. There were some really good games.
Of course they were, dude. I got lucky. My grandma spoiled us. My parents didn't. It was all my grandma. She got us Game Boys, our games, and I remember, man, she would pick us up from school. And then she would. My grandma would pick us up, get to the house, and then she'd be like, "Okay, you ready to go to?" Oh my god, Toys R Us.
Okay. Toys R Us was so good.
Whoever's watching this, if you work for Toys R Us, you're idiots. You're idiots. How can you possibly fail? Toys and kids. How does that fail?
Honestly, I feel like
it's a guaranteed sale.
I think the digital media nowadays, like tablet kids,
no, they failed because they did some stupid investing in the stock market, or they did some illegal investing or something like that. Toys R Us was a Fortune 500 company.
And for them to go down. Yeah, true. It did shock everybody. Okay, I remember the power that Toys R Us had. I would beg my mother once we were done with church to go across the street and just be like, can I just look at the toys?
It doesn't matter if kids, they went to digital stuff. There's plenty of ways they could have made money in that realm and expand that. Toys R Us really thought about it. It's such a simple concept. Oh, we're not selling physical games. Kids want to play games. Okay. Why don't we get these games? Do what Target did. Put them in the back. Free up space in the actual store. And create a gaming lounge.
I do slightly remember that.
They didn't do that.
No. Target.
They didn't do that either.
That's my idea. Wait, sorry. I was thinking about the mall, because I remember at one mall, there was like a gaming pod center.
But the thing is, you don't have the. Okay, here. This is business, right? You don't have the market grab. People are going to Toys R Us. They're taking kids to Toys R Us. There's a gaming lounge. They all love games, right? There's enough stuff, even if there's not enough to go around. They get to play the games, sample them. Not even sample them, literally play them. Maybe even Toys R Us conducts their own tournaments. Make it a hierarchy, be on the leaderboards, all this stuff, for that. And all of a sudden they become somewhere they want to go, and they go, in order for me to get better and win here, I need to get the game at home. Right? You make it competitive. That's what it becomes. The gaming is a competition now, right? It's a sport. If Toys R Us would have just, it was run by dinosaurs who didn't know what they were doing, and they wanted to make money in the stock market the bad way.
So it was run by a giraffe.
Oh my god, really? That's why they failed. Should have been a lion.
Should have been a bull.
Or donkey.
I'm curious about my
dragon.
You think dragons are ugly?
Dragons are ugly. But you know what? Dragons at the time were actually they still are my favorite mythical creature. Even though technically I guess it depends on the culture, but they're not considered good. But anyway, the nostalgia of Toys R Us, right? They're stupid, but I used to go to this place called KB Toys, even Kmart sometimes.
Oh geez, Kmart.
And Pokemon cards. Years ago, my grandma would be like, "There used to be this place over here. I won't say where we're at, but there's a place behind a back alley kind of like behind Del Taco. And the guy used to have a comic book store. He sold Pokemon cards. He was so hardcore and authentic. It was so much fun to go, dude. That he had the I didn't know they were manga.
But he had the Dragon Ball Z
comics.
So he had that there. He was like, well, you guys like
Pokemon?
We're like, hey,
We're like,
hey,
hey, always got these cards.
And I was like, I'm stupid, right? At the time, I'm like 9 years old, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, these are in Chinese. He literally had pocket monster cards.
Damn.
Pocket monster. They didn't even say Pokemon. They were pocket monster. So imagine I would have got some rare and one of those cards. Dude, that thing would be like $1,000. Here's the thing. It's like what hearing you say that is like the jokes that I hear people say. It's just like, oh man, during the 2007 housing market, instead of being a third grade, I should be buying a house. It's like kind of like that. Yeah, I know. You're like 20. But again, like you said, adults are not buying Pokemon cards back then. That's true. It was the kids that have the rare stuff. I had a friend who had 3 holographic Charizards. 3. Run away. He traded them off. He's like, I can find another one. He traded them all for like almost 1,000 cards. Right? And he had a. I mean, he had everything, dude. He had like, I was like, I love your collection. You're just like. And I'm like, how do you find Charizards? He goes, and everyone's like, they figured like, oh my god, I'll get it. That's how I found out behind Otacos. That's how it was. He's like, oh, because I have 2 of them there. And I was like, I went. I was asked the guy, I'm like, do you have Charizard? He's like, I do. I opened the pack and I got one. I'm trying to sell it. And I'm like, look at my mom and she's like, how much? This is 1998. 7 or 8. He wanted $120 for the card. For that one Charizard card. My mom was like, are you keep in mind the packs for like $1.50. Yeah. He's like, are you out of your mind? You know how many cards I could buy him with for $150 or $120? He goes, this is the rarest card in the card collection. He's gonna take about that much money. Is the shop still there? No. I wish it was. She was like, no way. I was like, Mom, you would pay $120. You'd have like 50 grand card right now. It's like you're just walking from the future and you're just like, hey mom, hey buy it. You just pop out of the out, buy it. I was picturing you like just at the desk, just like get it, Mom. Got it. Okay, good. I'm doing well. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I'm selling it. $120, and I was like, that's a lot of money back then. But keep in mind, like a Game Boy costed that much. Yeah, expensive. So Pokemon. I digress. Your turn. It's like we have a talking stick. I give the talking stick. Where am I? Oh, freaking. We only have balls here, no sticks. Okay. Well, we should have both. So is that okay? Let me hold your balls. Dude, took one of my balls. We took both turbos. Oh, turbo's not there anymore. Yeah, we did take. I did it. His mother took his balls from him. Took the dog's balls. Anyways, but yeah, for Windbreaker, that's the thing. I really think Gintama. That's a good one, man. It's a good one. That's a good one. It is a really good one. Gintama, I remember the unfun episode with my friend. Laugh your heads off in the back with Korean lessons. Because his parents ran it after school. They in the back, laugh your heads off. I was crying laughter. Then I was thinking, don't want to put Death Parade. Death Parade is pretty damn good. Never heard of it. It's a really good one from the 2010s era. I kid you not when I say this anime makes you feel for characters that are side characters you only get for one episode. They know how to get you invested in characters. Just like that. Really good. But no, Windbreaker takes the number 9 spot. Because again, how I said, the leader that you get from Mimiya, knowing when to be strong, when to be gentle, when to be kind, and when to be a hard ass, it is a phenomenal guide for like. Wait, from Windbreaker. Girl, right? No, Mimiya is the one with the white hair. Oh, the top dog. Oh, yeah. My bad. I don't know why that was the one. Never mind. Okay. Not his sister. I don't know how you remember names. I don't know how I don't remember. I remember character design. I don't really care for their names. I don't remember their names. I think because again, some of you may know, some of you may don't. I write anime essay videos because that's how I like to also get the media too and like share it. And again, so when you're writing scripts for all these characters, you kind of remember.
Well, yeah, because you keep writing their name down.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I remember the main character
again. I can't remember.
I remember
Mamiya.
I remember Choji. I don't remember
the freaking.
I don't know.
I don't remember
the main character's name.
Like
names
come and go for me.
I think you know what? When we're talking about this, like I'm actually, I think I'm more of a moments person. Like I can describe and remember moments, which is why I can reference so many things from movies. Brittany goes nuts. Like how do you remember that? He's like, and then I'm like, yeah. I don't remember. Like, oh, it's from Benchwarmers, right? And she's like, who's in that? I don't know. I just remember the scene. You know, like yeah.
Okay.
Benchwarmers. First thing that comes to mind.
Don't think. First scene.
First scene
that comes to mind. Whatever you think.
Where he literally like gets nailed and was it throw by a ball and they're doing rounders.
Oh yeah.
When he gets like that.
Yeah. For me, it's when he's when he's winding up to pitch, his friend when Gus is like up to bat, he winds up and like throws it, hits him in the head, and Clark is like, dude, you just lost your membership to radio spot. Dang it. Yeah, like that. Oh my gosh, I remember that. But
yeah.
So there's so many quotable scenes from Benchwarmers.
Yeah, like we could talk about that. I could quote "Tell the Good Nights." Like a quote.
Grown ups. The Water Boy.
I could literally reiterate the entire Grinch movie.
Really?
Yep.
That was me for Monsters Incorporated.
Monsters Inc. was another one too. I could lots of stuff, dude. There's so much. Jurassic Park. Napoleon Dynamite.
I've seen that
once.
Napoleon Dynamite. They watched it again. It's been a really long time. I remember watching it once at a friend's house.
Napoleon Dynamite is stupid classic. Like it's just like who thinks of this? Oh, Hot Rod.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Cool Beans, bro.
Oh my gosh, that was freaking the guy from Donut got it. What's his name? Oh my gosh. He was one of the presenters. He's not there anymore.
Cool Beans.
No, I've not seen Hot Rod.
Oh my god. Hot Rod is basically like Napoleon Dynamite with like and it makes you just remember like people used to actually like just do dumb stuff, you know. What else? Sandlot.
Sandlot is a good one.
What are we talking about? Anyway.
You can quote moments. I remember names.
Windbreaker. Yeah, that's right.
How do I?
Hold on. I got to light off inside. We're back. In the mic's on.
Mic's on.
Yeah. Actually, are we still recording?
This is about to be some one-man show. Like you caught me monologue. You know.
See, that's incredible.
Here we go. They're gonna make a third one. I would say keep the light. You're not. No, wait. The second place. I love it. Move the balls, man. Man, now I gotta touch his balls. This if there's a black screen. It would just be something like sexual harassment. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the branding spot at the moment. Just talking to the camera. Having a tangent. Ryan looks very confused. But yes. Windbreaker. That's the thing. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. I just think of movies, but Windbreaker, amazing, phenomenal, good fights, good characters. The opening too. Again, for anything that makes it as well is just like a good, crisp opening. So much music. If you haven't listened to much Japanese music, Ado is a good one. Takase Toya, that's what I listen to as well. What else did I listen to? Yosobi, a mix of her as well.
That wasn't saying he doesn't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just talking hearing the music. Imagine if you
don't want this?
Cheryl, try one.
Right? You haven't tried coconut water?
I think I've tried it once.
Okay, well, waterfall, if you don't like that, I'm going to drink it.
I'll just pour a little on my glass.
I don't share spit, just balls. I'm just really thirsty.
What about? What about I put on another fresh one? But yes, so we are now going to finally land it. Oh, that's pretty.
You tried it.
It's a very interesting taste. You don't like it? I don't know. Yes and no. It's just interesting is the word I'm looking for.
Brennan eats like a 5-year-old.
What, with my hands?
What did you eat today? Crappy Chinese food. Last time I got you food, you had In-N-Out. What did you eat the day before yesterday? And you came just to visit?
That's some pork in the morning. Ramen? No, I didn't have ramen.
Ramen in the night. Rest my case.
Pork and rice. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to say I had scallops?
No, as a 22-year-old, I cooked breakfast or I cooked lunch. Or I made a sandwich. I cooked breakfast sometimes. What do you cook?
Okay, sometimes I make myself a fried egg with some Italian sausage, and then I'll have some ramen if I just want some. Because I already have a fried egg. I'm going to Anything. Society will not dictate what I can and cannot.
Actually, you probably shouldn't even have breakfast, to be honest.
I just get hungry.
Like, if I'm just saying,
every once in a while,
it's currently very bad for you. I've tried it. Where I don't eat breakfast, and it really does make a difference.
I tried it and I get hangry.
You eat too many carbs.
Oh, dude, I eat rice every single meal.
Of course I have too many carbs.
White rice specifically.
Energized.
It's specific. Anyways, we're gonna land this. We're gonna land
Carbs make you more hungry.
Well, that's why I eat so much.
Hey guys.
Anyways, just, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're gonna finally land this damn plane after what, 4 freaking hours? Please prepare for the final descent. Thank you. Also, no, we're not New York. But yes, so that was our anime night. 9x9. Jeez. Anime 3x3s. Oh my gosh, it's late. Those are anime 3x3s after what, 2 episodes? There's no way.
2 episodes.
There's no way I'm editing this down to 1 episode.
So this will be a 2-parter. If you're for both parters, thank you very much.
Well, it's for sure going to be a 2-parter, but I think we could cut down each section. Just a little. Yeah.
But yes, let us know in the comments below. What is your 3x3? What do you agree with on the list, and what do you not agree with on the list? And to quote from another famous
Not that we care.
Not that we care. I heard this one guy, he was like closing it out. He's like, if you want me to kill myself, tell me how. But it was like as a joke for if you got like comments. Anyways, all we ask is that down in the comments below, you have very good discussion. And if someone says that Jujutsu Kaisen is top tier, yeah, no, you're gonna be deleted. Admit. But yeah, no. Let us know down in the comments below.
We'll be given the LimeWire virus.
Just link to new Jujutsu Kaisen season.
Link to LimeWire. What's a LimeWire? All of my group will be like, heck no. Everyone else will be like, what's that?
It's just like, that's where we go. That's your test for how far you got into the video.
That would be a funny test.
It would be. Oh my gosh! It would get so hard. Imagine. Oh no! Imagine if it looked like a wire link and it went to a brick roll.
A what?
Thank you.
How do you not know what a brick roll is?
Okay, we're done here. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, or just search us every time you want to find us.
Yeah. We'll be here. Bridging Otacos. We'll still be here so far in this dumpy little garage in San Fernando Valley. Don't worry. You will find us. And we're thinking names. What about our oh crap! What was it? Spicy something. Our spicy tacos.
Spider plan on you, dude.
Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Brandon. He's Ryan from Dumpy Little Garage in San Fernando Valley. This is Bridging Otacos. Thank you. Have a good night.
And if I
Well,